Hi, this is Living Karma Yoga, and I'm Nancy McCaochan, your host. We are bringing you today a meditation practice and a little bit of information about meditation with Julie August, one of our teachers at Karma. Living Karma Yoga is a program that brings you all that the yoga world has to offer, from posture asana to help us be strong and fit to create an optimal container for spirit and for breath, to mudras, hand positions that create direct energy in specific ways, pranayama breathing practices, meditation, mantra, travel, and so very, very much more to help you bring yoga off your mat, which is where it so truly belongs. Yoga is a practice, a very ancient practice, and it teaches us how to live better, how to be more equanimous, how to be mindful, how to observe our thoughts instead of being so reactive, and it helps us be happier human beings regardless of the circumstances of our lives. So my guest today is Julie August, and the title of the program is Breath and Meditation. Julie's a passionate and dedicated student of Anusara Yoga, and she weaves universal principles of alignment and heart into her classes. She empowers students to connect to their inner strength, intrinsic beauty, and deep wisdom. And we all have those things inside of us, even if we don't see them ourselves normally. She completed Anusara Level 1 teacher training, yoga therapy training with John Friend, and Level 2 Anusara teacher training with Todd Norian and Ann Green. She's a registered yoga teacher, trained and certified by Michael Johnson, and she's also trained in Nilakantha meditation by Paul Muller Ortega. Welcome, Julie.
Thanks
for being here. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
I'm going to turn the program over to Julie now.
Thank you. So welcome, everyone. Before we begin the breathing and meditation, I'd like to give a little bit of guidance on the best or most optimal way to sit in meditation. I am sitting on a meditation cushion, and I have a couple of blankets under my legs because my feet fall asleep, and it feels better for me to have my legs and my feet on a cushion. It's comfortable if your hips are slightly higher than your knees. So it's best to prop yourself up either with a cushion, a few blankets. If that's not comfortable, you can always sit in a chair. If you're not able to bring heel in front of heel the way I am sitting like this, you can always cross your legs and then take another blanket and set your blanket this way, so that it might be a little more comfortable sitting with your legs this way and not feeling like they're just out in space and that they can release down onto the blanket. But I will sit this way, heel in front of heel. It's comfortable for many people to just bring their hands onto their laps. You can slide your hands up your lap so that the elbows point back and the shoulders are lifted and the shoulder blades release down the back. Another very comfortable way to sit in meditation, which is what I like to do, is I like to bring a blanket on my lap and then place the back of my right hand into the palm of my left hand like this. So any way is acceptable. Whatever feels comfortable for your body and for you at this moment is how I invite you to sit. So as we begin, please close your eyes and take a very deep breath in through the nose. Feel the breath come in through the nose and travel all the way down into your seat. So as you breathe in through the nose, feel the breath anchor your seat into your cushion or your blanket. So each inhale gives you a feeling of rootedness, of feeling anchored, almost a heavy quality in the seat. And as you begin to breathe in this way, feeling this very anchored rootedness in the seat. You'll feel your legs relax. You may feel softening and a relaxation in the feet. So the entire lower half of the body, your seat, your legs, your feet, are very comfortable, very relaxed. So as you do another inhale through the nose, feeling very anchored in the seat now, as you exhale, feel your spine lift. Feel each vertebrae of the spine gently lift upward. And allow your shoulders to release down onto your back. So there's a very light quality in the torso and the neck and the head. Almost as though there are helium balloons attached to the crown of your head so that the spine, the neck and head feel very light. And yet with each exhale, you feel very anchored and rooted. So as you feel comfortable in your seat, begin to notice the breath. And as you breathe in through the nose, just feel the breeze-like quality of the breath as it touches the tip of the nose on the inhale. Being aware of the sensation of the breath as it touches the tip of your nose. And when the breath leaves your body, observe the warmth of the breath as it touches the upper lip. It's very sweet, breeze-like breath, touching the tip of the nose as you draw the breath in. The warmth of the breath as it leaves your body, touching the upper lip. And the next time you breathe in, observe the sensation of the breath inside the nostrils. As you breathe in, notice the slightly cooler temperature of the breath as you inhale, feeling the slightly cooler sensation inside the nostrils. And as the breath leaves the body, notice the slightly warmer sensation of the breath. Inhaling, noticing the coolness of the inhale inside the nostrils. And as you exhale, sensing the slightly warmer sensation. Your eyes are soft. Your jaw is relaxed. Just attune to the temperature of the breath as it comes into your body. The temperature of the breath as it leaves your body. Next, we will practice some alternate nostril breathing without using the hands. So bring your awareness now to the breath. Noticing the breath just a little bit more as you take the breath in through the left nostril. As you feel the breath come in through the left nostril at the top of the inhalation, switch your awareness over to the right nostril and sensing the release of the breath out the right nostril. And inhaling, sensing the breath coming in through the right nostril, feeling the breath all the way to the top of the inhalation, and exhaling out the left nostril. I'm just going back and forth a few times, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, and exhaling. And sensing that whichever side you are drawing in the breath, you feel the energy, the aliveness, the fullness of that breath on that entire side of the body. And whatever nostril the breath leaves the body, you feel a warmth, a softening, a release, a letting go. And as you finish this round of breath, I'll breathe in fully through both nostrils, feeling the energy, feeling the power of the breath as the breath comes into the body, and the soft release as the breath leaves the body. Feeling equanimous, feeling both nostrils fully breathing in the fullness of the breath, and the sweet and soft release as you let the breath out of the body. As you focus on the breath this way, just allow your eyes to be soft and passive, your jaw to relax, and the muscles around the mouth will soften. And just enjoy the fullness of the breath. And as we move into meditation, I invite you to imagine that you are standing on the banks of a river and you're watching the river. And imagine that the river is like your thoughts. So as we meditate, we think. It's very difficult to completely stop the mind. What we do is we observe the thoughts as we metaphorically stand on the banks of the river, watching the thoughts. So there is a universal mantra called Namaha. Nama means to bow, so we are bowing to our creative energy, our work, bowing to this practice of meditation and the healing qualities that we gain from meditation. So as you imagine that you're standing on the banks of the river, just imagine that you are watching your thoughts, but inside repeating the mantra, Namaha, Namaha, Namaha. As you repeat the mantra, Namaha, the thoughts will come and thoughts will go. Just very gently and sweetly return back to the mantra, Namaha. At some point, you may metaphorically step into the current of the river. Get swept away or carried away with your thoughts. And when that happens, just metaphorically come back to the banks of the river, stepping out of the current, and come back to the repetition of the mantra, Namaha, Namaha, Namaha. And you can begin. thoughts will come and go. Just very sweetly and gently come back to the mantra, Namaha, Namaha, Namaha. Very relaxed, very calm. And as you continue your meditation, keep gently coming back to the mantra, Namaha. And continue as long as you'd like. And when you have completed your practice, meditation this morning, and just very gently set your blankets, your props off to the side. And rest by lying down on your back for a few moments.
And thank you all for joining us today. Julie teaches breath and meditation at 9:45 on Fridays. To find our schedule, come to www.karma-yoga.net. We have a breath and meditation on Mondays at 9:45 as well. And we have meditation at many of our classes. We hope to see you in the studio. And namaste.
Namaste.
May the